Cuellar.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And I also want to thank the chairman, Mr. Rakowski, for the work that he and his staff have done, along with the ranking member, Mr. Calvert, and the staff for working together on this bill. I know this is a bill that might have some differences, but I think overall this is a good bill that folks were able to get together. I think generally we might have some differences, but overall it's a bill that we got together. I certainly want to say that we need to provide the funding for our men and women, make sure they have the proper tools, the things that they need to do the work to keep our country safe. So, Mr. Chairman, thank you for also taking in consideration for some of the things that I think this bill shows a reflection of our values. For example, the border wall funding is something being from the border, probably the only one from the border here. I don't think we ought to be using military funding to provide that. If we appropriate for the Department of Defense, then that money should go to the Department of Defense and not to fund a 14th century solution called the wall. Different issues that were added, whether it's education to help the Impact 8 to support our active duty military children, or monies to help the historically black colleges and minority Hispanic serving institutions is something that's important, especially the ones that focus on STEM, because that's where the future is at, and that is what the biggest growth that we have is among the minority students that we have across the nation. The cybersecurity, the money that was put there to make sure that we increase the focus on cybersecurity professionals and especially support a civilian cyber workforce to make sure that we have those folks properly cleared so they can become part of our department. Two more things I think it was mentioned. One, the use of the National Guard State Partnership Program, increase the money. I think we're at 20. I think a lot of us know why that is so important. The relationships that they have with nations is important, and thank you for that increase. And then finally, the congressional oversight, the language that we added, where we're asking the Department of Defense to make sure that they have an accurate inventory control in place. If we cannot provide oversight and we provide billions of dollars and we can't even track and manage all this logistical issues that we have, then we have a problem. So I want to thank you for putting that strong language. So, Madam Chair, I want to say again to the chairman, to the ranking, thank you so much, and to the staff who worked so hard, and thank you and Ms. Granger also. Thank you so much.
Thank you.